I'd like to talk to you about is growth in Toastmasters. So I've been a Toastmaster since about 2006, and what I like about Toastmasters is an opportunity for personal growth. And you could grow in so many different areas. So when you first start, you're mostly concerned about public speaking, and then you realize, well, it's more about listening than speaking. And you get so many different tips about how you could better communicate. So at my club, I've met many different people in many different walks of life, and one of my mentors always reminds me that when you're speaking, always tell stories. People don't remember facts, people remember stories. So I have to remember to tell good stories. And that's one of the primary things I've learned at Toastmasters, because people think, well, it's a very structured environment, it's overcoming fear of public speaking, but no, it's really the stories of the people you meet and the opportunities you have to grow. So one of the things that you get to do with Toastmasters once you move beyond the club level is to become what they call an area director, where you're responsible for the growth of other clubs. So I got to learn about downtown Dallas because I had been living basically in one of the suburbs, and the clubs I was responsible for were all over downtown. So I got to experience, well, what is it like to be in the corporate world in downtown Dallas and meet people in different parts of the city that I normally didn't get a chance to visit. So people think, Toastmasters is just about speaking, but it's really about growing in your own life. And one of the things where you really get to grow is the competitions they have in public speaking. So you get to learn about comedy speaking, how to evaluate, just general speaking and advancing through competition. And people sometimes are intimidated by competition, but Toastmasters is a very supportive environment. So even though you're competing in contests against many different people in all different areas of life, you get to learn and grow because of what you've learned in the competitions. Finally, I would like to say that the most important part of Toastmasters, again, is the people that you meet. It's not, yes, you're going to learn about public speaking, and you'll learn so many different things that I didn't even know were part of public speaking, like where do you position yourself? How do you do gestures? How do you raise or lower your voice or modulate your speech pace, and all the various things that go into making a great speech. And in the process of learning these, I've got to meet people who are experts in their field. Some of them were actors, some of them are professional people in various parts of the corporate world, and all these things I got to do because of my experience in Toastmasters. So I'd invite you to look at Toastmasters as not just an opportunity about learning to speak, but as a way to grow yourself professionally.